What is up, everyone? Can you hear me? I gotta test this. Just gotta make sure I am live and in person. How do I do this? Just gotta make sure I'm able to be heard. Can everybody hear me? Perfect. Well, everybody, welcome. Who else is nervous? Who else is excited? Oh, jeepers. Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's not cooperating. Oh, she cooperates. She is okay. Oh, boy. Here we go. I think we're just going to keep. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. That's good enough for me. Well, welcome everyone. Hopefully you guys are not as nervous as I am, because I'm a nervous wreck. I'm just going to quickly post that I am live on all the socials. Everybody let me know who you think is going to win in the chat. That'd be awesome. I am obviously got to say Canada's going to win, but I think it's going to be, I'm going to say 4-2 Canada. 4-2 Canada is my prediction. Post a story. Oh, who else? Room's looking good. Heck yeah, Sammy Larms. Thanks, bud. And who's Nickelback opening up the game? Oh, already got chills. Cheers, everyone. That's okay. Oh boy, Canada, USA. Bum, 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 bum. This is going to be, I have a feeling this is going to be a very rough game. I don't know why. Some people might be able to see my true self tonight. Hopefully I don't say anything that I regret. Internet's forever. Seen some of these clips from like 2010, 2002, 2014. Brings you back. Brings you back. Yeah. Nickelback opening up the game. Yeah, I don't know if it's International Flag Day or National Flag Day for Canada, but this is the 60th birthday for the Canadian flag. You gotta love it. Oh. I wonder if I have a block button, but I don't think I do. Filthy, filthy Marickies. Nathan McKinnon took a puck to the. Oof. Hopefully McKinnon's okay. Apparently he took a puck to the face. I hope Sam Bennett takes an absolute run at one of the Kachucks early. Steve Dangle says he's live, but I don't think you guys want to go see him. Oh, yeah, Makar's sick. Thomas Harley of the Dallas Stars, he's in. Whew, I'm stressed. Yeah, that Team North America from the 2016 World Cup was a lot of fun. I can't believe there's an American flag in the chat already. I've quickly looked into it and I don't think I can. If I click on your name? Oh, I could. But I won't. Yeah. If I click hide user, put user in timeout, that might have to happen. All right, Jordan Binnington, I think, is back in net for the Canadians. I'm assuming Connor Hellebuck is back in net with the Americans. I've mentioned this in a lot of my streams already, but man, if the game says it starts at 6, start at 6. That's the thing I love about baseball, I love about soccer. If you're tuning in at 6:02, you've missed 2 minutes of the game. But hockey is just brutal. Have all this pregame BS prior to 6 o'clock and have the puck drop at 6 o'clock. I really want the jersey. Yeah, apparently there was like 100-person lineup outside the building 2 hours prior to game. And doors usually open about an hour and a half before game time, so it's not that crazy, but people are pumped up for this game. There's Captain America. I cannot believe I'm going to be cheering against Matthews tonight. Let's hope there's not too much booing for the anthems. That's one thing that really drives me up the wall. But apparently the in-arena address announcer said that talked about it in the Finland-Sweden game, saying, please do not do that. It's disrespectful and all that. Props to him. Props to the French. And here we go. Let me guess. It's going to be a commercial I've seen about 25,000 times. Nope. Yep. Any news on Twitter before we begin? Let's get it done. Apparently, also, the anthems for this game have been very secretive. There's rumors that... See, I hope it doesn't. I find that super stupid that these anthems have been getting booed, but at the same time, people have a right to do it, but I don't think it should be done during the anthems. But apparently there's nobody. Apparently the NHL was being very secretive about who's going to be doing the anthems. I haven't seen anything. There's rumors that it could be Celine Dion, which would absolutely blow the roof off of that building. And then other people are saying it should be Drake because of all the Super Bowl drama with Kendrick Lamar. Just a big old middle finger right up to the Americans. But I don't know. It's apparently they're trying to get the news and nothing's happened and they won't say anything. And I haven't seen anything on Twitter, so they're still doing very good. Everybody give your predictions in the comments. I said 4-2 Canada, 1 being an empty net. I'll read off who I had for my Tim Hortons picks. Yeah, the boos are super disrespectful. Like, that's the one time of the game that you just either sing along or shut up, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just I find it to be the one time of the game, like the original reason that they started doing it was to honor people who fought for the country in wars and battles, and it's I just feel like that is the exact same reason that is still there, and that should be a moment that we just don't boo an anthem. Boo the players all you want, especially if they're American. Oh, let's see. For Tim, so if anybody doesn't know, and I think you can do it in the States, but I have no idea if you actually can. But in Canada, and you have the Tim Hortons app, you can pick 3. This is during the NHL season too. You can pick 3 players to score every night, and if you get a streak of 7 days in a row, picking a guy right each day. And if you pick 2 right in a day, then you get a streak of 2 right off the hop. But at the same time, if you get a streak of 7, you get a free coffee for a week or something. And today I have Nathan McKinnon, Sidney Crosby, and Josh Morrissey. Crosby, he got 3 assists in the last game. I think he's due for a goal. McKinnon, he's arguably the best player on that team. So we'll see how that goes. And Josh Morrissey, I wasn't going to pick an American, and he was the most offensive defenseman on the list. So you got to go with it. I also, for this game, it's not very common that 2 teams wear dark jerseys. So we'll see how it looks on the ice. But each team only had 1 jersey for this tournament. And this just happens to be the one time that it's going to be a little bit darker on the ice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait. This is the first time that we've seen this like generation of hockey players play best on best, and it's going to be so good. Like Crosby's still there. Marchand hasn't really played too much international for Canada. He played in the 2016 World Cup. Yeah, there was 2 players. Oh, Doughty, he was in 2010, but those 2 are the only 2 from 2010. I'm so glad Seth Jarvis is still playing tonight. Man, that arena looks like a absolutely electric factory to be in. Oh, who's going to sing the anthem? Who's going to do it? I guess they have to introduce the teams first. Like, it's 6:15. Play the dang game. All right, there's the Americans coming on the ice. This is going to be such a good game. Whoever this person is introducing Team USA, they are not happy about it. Michelle Lacroix? I don't know who she is, but Georges Larac, UFC fighter and Quebecan. Oh, no, George Larac. I'm an absolute moron. George St. Pierre. What an idiot. I'm such a moron. But yeah, Georges St. Pierre from Montreal, I think. GSP, one of the greatest Canadian fighters. Oh, this place is going bananas. Apparently, the cheapest ticket for this game was going for like $6.75. Seems stupid, but if you had the chance, would you? I wouldn't, but bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's play some hockey. Players look ready. Players look ready. Let's do it. Ole, ole. Oh, how can you not have goosebumps? The Olays in Montreal on a Saturday night, Canada versus USA. You can't get much better. Yeah, Larkin was bumping. He was the only one that didn't look like he was about to crap his pants, to be honest. Lucas Raymond played good for you for Sweden. Yeah, for Sweden today. We're about to find out who's singing the anthems. Imagine if it was Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Man, Matthews is losing his hair quick. Some of these profile pics for this tournament for some of these players were absolutely horrid. Their haircuts, or the one joke I saw was, did the Americans line up in a train and do their own haircuts? Oh crap. Okay, so it's a Royal Canadian Air Force band, and they're booing the anthem. Brutal. I hate that. If anything, that's just going to give the Americans more I don't know what I'm trying to say. More pep in their step to play in this game. It would for me. You're booing my country's anthem. Screw you. This guy's an awesome singer, though. Is it going to be him again? Oh, 60th anniversary of the Canadian flag. And they're having the crowd. Oh. Captain Blase. Oh, Trudeau's there. Ooh, Trudy. Don't swallow to me, papa. Oh, I've got chills. Let's freaking go. Play ball. It's very interesting that Trudeau is there. I guess Montreal might be one of the only places that supports him still, but very cool. The last time I've seen Trudeau that he was at a hockey game was one of the PWHL games in Ottawa, I think. He got chirped out of the building, and then he got memed for the way he was clapping. It looked like he was all high on as a kite. But anyways, he's there supporting his country. You got to give him credit. Yes, both anthems were unbelievable. Crosby getting chanted. Crosby and Matthews. Woo-hoo, baby. Matthews isn't even smiling. What a bugger. Let's not go into overtime like the 20. I know this isn't the gold medal game, but let's not go into overtime because I might throw up. Empty seats. Hopefully they're just stuck in the snow. Here we go. Canada, USA, Montreal, Quebec, Saturday night. There is literally nothing better when it comes to hockey. Canada wins the draw. And there's a fight? There's a fight. Tkachuk versus Hagel. What in the heck? Where did this happen? Why did this happen? A Florida Panther and a Tampa Bay Lightning? What in the... Some good punches getting thrown. Oh, Hagel gets a good one. Tkachuk gets a couple. Where the heck did this come from? What? Tabernacle. Why the heck are they fighting? Exactly. I have no idea. I guess usually in international, you get suspended if you fight. But this is NHL rules. Hagel's not usually, he's a scrappy guy, but he's not a fighter. Tkachuk, he's scrappy, but not usually a fighter. The Floridian rivalry. What the heck? Where did that come from? What a start. Brady Tkachuk. What's JT Miller doing? Another fight. What is happening? Bennett and another Tkachuk. The Tkachuk brothers are both going to start the game in the box. A Florida Panther and an Ottawa Senator. Oh my word. What is happening? What is going on? Why is JT Miller and Colton Parayko were barking at each other? What in turn? Hats going backwards. This is unbelievable. We're not, the announcer, we're not even 3 seconds into the game. What in this? That's a trade any day of the week for the Canadians. Both Tkachuk brothers are out of the game. Oh, we've officially played more than we have all game. What the heck? Oh, we got another fight! Parayko and JT Miller. Parayko's smacking the shiza out of him. Parayko's like a foot taller than him. Why does the ref look like he's going to fight? Why? These guys? 3 fights in 9 seconds. Hoo-hoo, baby. What is happening? JT Miller. Oh, no, never mind. I thought he had a cast on his finger. Miller the whistle blew and Miller had his gloves off like 2 seconds later. Parayko kicked the crap out of him. That should be just another 5 each. Unless JT Miller, he had his gloves off before Parayko did, so that might be an instigator. That's a trade any day of the year. Hagel, Bennett, and Parayko for 2 Tkachuks and a JT Miller. That's a power play for the Canadians. And why? Shut up, you stupid American coach. You're not the head coach. Shut up for once in your life, Tortorella. Let the real head coach, even though he shouldn't be the real head coach. Let Sullivan do the coaching. Yeah, that's an instigator. JT Miller had his gloves off first. Be smart, dummy. Elliot Freeman on Twitter. 2 fights. This was before, but 2 fights in 3 seconds. Hopefully George St. Pierre doesn't grab a jersey because everybody would be screwed. This crowd was already pumped up. Oh, okay, here we go. Power play. Reinhart, McKinnon, McDavid, Crosby. Who's on the point? Morrissey. Okay, here we go. Crosby tries to Morrissey over to McDavid, down to Crosby. He gets trucked over. Somebody back him up. Slap it. Come on. Dang, gummit. Some more pushing and shoving. Who was that? McAvoy just spanked Crosby onto the ice and then cross-checked him in the face. Stupid Boston Bruins. Can't believe I'm cheering for a Boston Bruin in this game, let alone at all, ever. All right, here goes McDavid skating through center. McKinnon puts it back to the line to Morrissey. Morrissey over to Reinhart. Gives it back to McDavid. To the red line. Oh, my word. McKinnon goes through the skates. The States clear it. Definitely isn't as lethal as the first power play against the Swedes. States were perfect in the penalty kill against the Finlands. My grammar and words will not be correct tonight. That's tripping. No call. Screw you. Drew Doughty, the old bugger. Who's this? Mac Daddy. Oh, Nate Dogg, shoot it. Oh. Ooh, bad pass by McKinnon. All right, here's Marner. Marner, point. That was very close to being too many men for Canada. Here comes Braden Point, left wing side. Dumps it below the net. Uh-oh. Oh, Kyle Connor was serving for the power play, and he came out of the box. The giraffe neck. Okay, we're back to regular strength. Shots are 1-1. Haven't seen Matthews yet, but understandably. We got 2 new D for Canada, Travis Sanheim and Thomas Harley in for the injured Shea Theodore and the sick Cale Makar. Ooh, Brock Faber dumps it in. I don't know who 48 is. I think that's Sanheim. Sanheim's number 6, so that means Thomas Harley's 48. That's okay. I'm allowed to be wrong once. Jacques. Come on, Seth Jarvis. I'd like to see Seth Jarvis score in this game. Should have picked him for my Tim Hortons picks. Okay. And we breathe. Almost 4 minutes gone. It's the longest 4 minutes of my life. Oh, Canadians try to get it out of their zone. They did not. Here's Dylan Larkin. What a shot. Man, McDavid, all he has to do is just get a 2 steps in and he's gone. He almost caught up to that guy. Why is Marner the farthest guy back? Drink break. McKinnon taking the draw and loses. Who's that to? Matthews almost got a clear point shot. Here's Crosby. Take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Crosby got an extra shot in on Hellebuck, and the States did not like that. Who Harley almost got a goal. Mark Stone had a great chance. Jacob Slavin pinched in on Crosby, which left Mark Stone wide open. That popcorn in the stands looks good. I don't know if I'm nervous or I'm cold. Trocheck wins the draw against McKinnon. McKinnon 0 for 2 in the last two that I've noticed. Against Mark Stone, outskates Mark Stone like crazy. Good hit. Go, McKinnon. Too bad. Yes, it was a beautiful stop, Alyssa. It was kind of a waffle of a shot, though, from Stone. He should have gotten it cleaner. Okay, we are just under 5 minutes gone in the first period, which means the first set of fights should be coming back. So it's John Hines, John Tortorella, and Mike Sullivan, the coaches for the States. Interesting choices. Matthews is back with Jack Hughes and Jake Gensel. That's a good line. There's Matthews and Marner. Marner's guarding Matthews. Here's McDavid. What a goal! Beautiful goal by McDavid. Just outskates McAvoy. McAvoy had to give up, or else he's going to take the penalty. 1-0 Canada. Suck on those Maple Leafs, America. What a goal. Beautiful. Classic McDavid, just outskates and dangles. You cannot say that these players don't care. You cannot say that. It's still all over Twitter. And the amount of times I've wanted to reply to people, it would take me all day to reply to the morons online. This tournament's nothing. Yeah, suck on it. First goal of the tournament for McDavid. Come on, Cirelli. Do something. Hit him. Yep. Yeah, when's the Kachuk's going to come back? You could use them right now. Idiots. Hey, Yanais or Janais. Never got to hear how you actually say your name. Beautiful goal by McDavid. We go to commercials. 1-0 Canada up on the stinky neighbors to the south. 3 fights in 9 seconds. I cannot get over that start. This place is bananas. Let's see what Twitter's saying about all this. USA Canada is like Royal Rumble in the WWE. Oh, I didn't think about this, but this kind of game. Imagine if Jordan Binnington's goaltender of the St. Louis Blues. He's the kind of guy that likes to get in fights, and I think he has been in a couple before. But I'm surprised he didn't try to go Hellebuck. He's a bit of a loose cannon, that guy, and that is the kind of start that would have been a perfect Binnington. That place would have gone. I would have. Oh, if Binnington. That would have been so cool if Binnington tried. Oh, RA from Spit and Chicklets. Well, he hasn't been on Spit and Chicklets for a while, but apparently he's at the game. My wife said I spoiled the goal because she's a little bit behind in the stream and she can hear me. This beer's not the greatest, but it's beer. Kind of tastes like the aluminum can. So glad Canada's up. Probably not. She wouldn't know. Probably no. She probably wouldn't know what to say. She'd probably be like, "Hi." Maybe Mrs. Kipes will have an appearance one day. I probably have to pay her. And until I start getting paid from these streams, I can't pay her that an appearance fee. Oi, referee, sir, that's goaltender interference. Oh, Parayko and Larkin barking at each other. $14 people on the stream. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. 1-0 Canada. Been a great start to the game. 3 fights in 9 seconds. 9 seconds to start the game. Larkin just bumped into Binnington like an absolute snake. It's not the United States that I know. I know of them to have an eagle on their, not on their flag, but on their emblem or whatever it is. But they were just filled with snakes. Maybe there's a snake on their emblem too. Here's Jack Hughes circling behind the net, swings it towards the net. Adam Fox with a booming shot, misses the net by country mile. McDavid and Marner just absolute back checking. Love it. That's icing. That's icing. That's icing. I don't really know much about Thomas Harley, so it's going to be fun paying attention to him a little bit. It was kind of funny seeing him at the practice this morning or yesterday, because technically since Makar was on the ice, trying to see if he felt okay, Makar, what was my train of thought? Oh yeah, Makar was on the ice, so he wasn't technically allowed to practice, but then Makar left the practice, so he came on to a big round of applause from teammates. In the American zone, Canada on the offense. Matthews yanks it from Marner. Hate saying that. Oof. Only one shot for the Americans, and that came probably 15, 20 seconds into the game. I can't remember if that was before or after the second fight. No, it came after the second fight because the first shot was a save by Bennington, and that caused the fight between Parayko and JT Miller. It's fun because some of these guys know each other from their club teams, but some of these guys hate each other in real life too. So hate each other for club and country. Gotta love it. Seth Jarvis dumps it back into the net. Hellebuck goes to collect it. Big hit. Oh, crap. Here's Kyle Connor. Nope. No can do, senor. Shots are now 4-3. State's got 2 quick ones. Puck goes into the crowd. 11-14 left in the game. That was a very nice defensive play from Bennett on Kyle Connor. We'll be streaming both games on Monday. It's family day here in Canada, so I have the day off on Monday. It's Canada. I think Canada's the late game again. I don't know why they always skip the late game. Oh, Canada, Finland's the 11 o'clock game. Sweden, USA, the 6 o'clock. So I'm wrong. So I'll be streaming both of those starting at 11 because the games don't start till freaking 11:30. That's 11 o'clock normal time, mother. Mountain Awesome Time, it should be called. Doesn't feel like a long weekend kind of weekend, but gotta love it. Saturday night, here we are. And we get a whole day, extra day to recover. Get Sunday to recover and Monday, but then we have a whole another stressful game on Monday. Finland, they won today, so it's not as easy as an out as it. Oh boy, McAvoy clobbers McDavid. McDavid does not retaliate, which is smart because he would have gotten the penalty for that. McAvoy spanked him. But here comes McDavid. Will he get the last laugh? That was probably a angry McAvoy hit from getting absolutely embarrassed on that goal. Here comes Michael. Oh, dang, gummit. Who scored that? Right between the pads. Jake Gensel for the Americans. Snakes. It looks like a rubber ducky. I'm like, I don't know, 2 feet away from the screen. It looked like a rubber ducky. I'm like, that made no sense. Nice pass from Jack Eichel. Gensel right between the legs of Bennington. And that, oh, Garrett. Oh, both Nawsons. Just, ew. But, man, Bennington, that's a weak goal. What a prat. And we're down to 1-1. 1-1 is the score. Shots are 4-4. 9.5 minutes left in the first period. I haven't seen McDavid. No, I've seen McDavid, but I haven't seen McKinnon for a bit. That's worrisome. I know what's his name will get the initial assist, Eichel, but I don't know who got the secondary. Oh, who was that? Was that Sam Bennett? Yeah, Sam Bennett almost he had Eichel lined up. Oh, so the only assist is from Eichel. I feel like Sam Bennett has more ice time than McKinnon. Oh, here's Brad Marchand. Haven't seen him for a while. Branko, shoot it. Oh, dang gum. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's a cool. I love the referee cams. They're wearing a camera on the chest. That's awesome. I appreciate that was a pretty good commercial by Tim's, but improve your coffee and I'll come back. I've said that every stream now, which is just how much I dislike it right now. Okay, so actually, did I choose McDavid to score? Please, 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 please. This commercial makes me want to go in the summertime. Go for more hikes. Love it. Tim's challenge. Tell me I chose. No, I chose McKinnon. Dang it. We're only just halfway through the first period and I'm losing hair, I feel. Larkin has some family here. That's cool. Actually, what's really cool, I saw in today's Sweden versus Finland game, George Kittle, tight end of the San Francisco 49ers, was at the game because he's very good friends with one of the Swede players. I thought that was very cool that one of the best tight ends in the league for the NFL was at a hockey game. I thought that was very cool. The puck's right there. The puck's right there. Get it out. Marner gets it out. Who's this? Matthews, Marner, Reinhardt. Okay. Huh. Sportsnet panel just said there's only been 3 games in the NHL so far this season that has had 3 fights, none more, and we're already here at 3 fights in this game. I think, Alyssa, you guys can't get Sportsnet in the States. You're probably watching it on ESPN or TNT or something like that. I forget. I think ESPN and TNT are splitting the streams in the States. Yeah. That's a good panel. Mark Messier, PK Subban. Subban was the head coach of the content creators game the other night. That's a goal. Maybe one day I'll get there. Larkin, oh my goodness. No way that's a penalty. Crosby's getting a penalty. That's a horse manure call. That's brutal. I guess that's a hooking. McAvoy has it out for McDavid after getting embarrassed. So States are on the power play. Crosby for hooking. Kachuk, Eichel, Matthews, Gensel, and Varensky on the ice for the. Oh, get it out. Go, Sorelli. Chase it. Don't stop. Fine. The States were 2 for 4 on the power play versus Finland on Thursday. En route to a 6-2-1 win. Absolute slobber knocker. Matthews getting booed relentlessly. Hate to see that, but tonight I understand it. Oh, great hit by Sorelli on Matthew Tkachuk. Uh-oh. That leaves it vulnerable. Vulnerable city. Matthews circles along the faceoff dot. Back to Tkachuk, over back to Matthews. To the point to Werenski. Slides it back over to Matthews. Matthews slides it. What a save by Binnington. Wide open in front of the net. I forget who it was. It was either Gensel or somebody else. Yeah, it was Gensel. Gensel wide open in the net. Tried to slide, just tuck it in. No can do, senor. These are very aggressive penalty kills. Very aggressive. What a save, Binnington. That was a very weak goal that he let in, but that's a very good save by Binnington. Gensel was wide open, just to tap it in. Shots are now 6-4. Canada was perfect 1 for 1 on the penalty kill against Sweden on Wednesday. How was that Wednesday already? Crikey. Reinhardt, get it out. Get it out. Mark Stone on the penalty kill as well. Here's Jack Eichel. Heads it over to Matthews at the center ice. Matthews circles it back, sends it to the point to Werenski, who shuffles it over to Eichel. Eichel on the left side, puts it to Tkachuk behind the net. Back to Eichel. Gensel in the slot. Oof, crikey. Oh, somebody has a broken stick. Please don't tell me it's a Canadian. It's an American. Good. Boldy now on the ice for the States. Ah! Oh, Matthews had a wide open net. That wasn't even a save. He just hit the side of the net. Marner takes it out of the ice. Oh, here's McDavid. The Crosby's back out. 4 shots on the power play for the States. Effective, but not effective enough. Doughty, you're slow, man. But you can lay a hit. I'll give it to you. Oh, Devon Taves, that was crap on toast. Oh, big hit by Brady Tkachuk on Drew Doughty. This is awesome. Great hockey. There's McKinnon. Devon Taves, teammate of Nathan McKinnon, drops it to Crosby. Crosby, put it on it, please. Oh, no, he didn't. And then horrible pass. Crosby sends it over to McKinnon. Oh, dang. Nope. Okay, States take control of it again. I'm noticing Larkin more this game. Up, and away. All right, here's Brad Marchand circling the ice. Or circling behind his own net. Here he goes. Give him some gumption. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh, Matthews toe picks. Nope. Still gets it out of the ice zone. Here's Hannafin. First time I've really noticed him in this game. Josh Morrissey Skates through center ice over the blue line. Dipsy dangles. That's a tripping penalty, you absolute loser. Attaboy, Josh. I thought I was going to get a goal, and that was be one of my Timmy's picks. And commercial break. The boys get a little bit of a rest before the power play. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left. So if the States kill it, there will be 1 minute and 13 seconds left in this period. And we get the same BS commercials. Let's see how Twitter's doing. Spit and Chicklets look like they're having a fun party. Whitney wearing his American jersey, getting booed like crazy. You have some people chirping Bennington for letting that goal. There's a video. There's a funny video out there of, I think they did it with each team. Like, for example, the video that I was going to talk about was they had a couple Canadian players. I think it was like Aiden Hill, Brad Marchand, and Seth Jarvis talking about, they said, name three good things about the Canadians had to name three good things about Americans, and a lot of them didn't. They had a lot of them name teammates, and nothing really came out of it. My buddy just messaged me saying their gloves are nice. Yeah, I'll give it to them. They have cheaper beer. That's a positive. Welcome, anonymous user. Go Canada, go, man. Yeah, tell your friends, tell everybody. It's a good time over here. Oop, don't drop, Mr. Computer. I got to be careful if I jump up if Canada scores on this power play not to destroy anything. All right, 0 for 1 on the power play tonight for the Canadians. They give all these fans like these necklaces with lights on them. Makes it look so cool. Canadians win the faceoff dot. Morrissey gives it to McDavid. McDavid holds on to it on the right. Morrissey drops over McKinnon over to McDavid. Oh, good save by Hellebuck. Good save by Hellebuck. We need more crowd. The crowd's loud, but the crowd needs to be louder, especially on the power play. All right, Morrissey gives it to McDavid. McDavid loses the dang puck. Typical Oiler. JT Miller on the penalty kill. Tried to get it over to Trocheck. Failed miserably. Okay, Crosby reconnects with the puck. Here comes McDavid on his wheels. He reached 26 kilometers an hour just there. Oh, Crosby. Back to Morrissey. Swings it back over to McDavid. Crosby in front of the net. Morrissey, put it on it. Put it on it, dude. Shoot it, Bozo. States clear it. Prats. Absolute prats. I absolutely love these international tournaments, but I can't wait to go back to hating these guys' guts every night, except for Marner and Matthews. and Willie Nylander. Dang it. 30 seconds left in the power play for Canada. That should have been a penalty by JT Miller. Slapped the stick out of the hands of Jarvis, I think it was. This is an odd penalty. Power play. Marner to point. Marner, point, Stone, Jarvis. Put it in. Doughty, put it on net. Marner, put it on net. Don't. Stone sends it over to Marner. Marner wasn't looking. Hannafin slashing like a dirty cheater. 1 minute remaining. Penalties over for the States. And here's Gensel. Canada is the home team in this game, technically. So Aiden Hill gets to stay on the bench with his team while Jake Ottinger has to stay. He's like in the tunnel or something. Okay, get back on side. Okay, here's Devon Taves, sends it over to Sam Bennett. For not playing the first game, Sam Bennett's getting a good amount of ice time. Or I'm noticing him every shift. That's a slash, man. Hellebuck did very well, keeping the pads tight to the... I cannot think. The pads tight to the post. McDavid loses the faceoff with 20 seconds left in the power period. Oh. Sanheim sends it wide. McDavid back over to Sanheim. Sanheim keeps it in. Double teamed along the boards is Crosby by Kachucks. Oh. Icing, but the period is over. 3 fights in the first 9 seconds. We get a goal. Absolute beautiful goal by McDavid. We get a good goal by Jake Gensel through the wickets of Jordan Binnington. And 20 minutes down the pipe, just like that. This was awesome. First period over. I will be right back. Stay here. Snack break, snack break. Snack break, snack break. All right. This game's been so fast. It's been so good. Yeah. And the thing that I would say about this first period was that there were so many expectations for this game. Tempo, how good are these guys going to be? Are they going to come up for the game? Kachuk, after the Finland games, like, I've waited 9 years for this game. Can't wait. So that got me pumped up. And then, yeah, so there was so many expectations for this game. Will they come out to play? And I think they hurdled those expectations. They've done so well in this game. Unias, gotta say, this first period with the fans, one of the best first periods ever. I knew the Turtles were wanting to fight. The Kachucks, I think he meant. So many players waited for years of this. McDaddy rules, eh? McDaddy rules only when he plays for Team Canada. Other nights, McDaddy sucks. No homo. And then they just interviewed Brandon Hagel, who fought Matthew Tkachuk, and apparently Matthew Tkachuk instigated the fight, asking him to go, and Hagel's like, I'm not backing down from this guy. Gotta love it. And gotta have some Nanaimo bars for Canada. Shoot. I'm not going to take credit for this, but my buddy just texted me and said, if this game goes to overtime and Canada wins, whoever scores the goal, no matter who it is, should do the Trump dance at center ice. I would cry laughing if he did that. Sounds like you're an Oilers fan, Janice. Or Janice. How do you say your name? Please tell me. So I don't butcher it every time. OT would be fun. Oh, a non-user, Ottawa. Nice. Very good to see ya. Janias. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Let's check it out, see if Twitter's doing anything. Nothing too crazy going down on Twitter. The fact that we had to wait almost a decade for this, criminal. Alyssa, if you're still watching now, I get to see the Keith Tkachuk. Present. Yes, ma'am. That's very teacher-like of you. But, man, Keith Tkachuk teaching his sons, be ready for the big occasions, and they seem to always be. Tkachuk, when it means the most, it seems like Brady shows up for his team, leading by example for the Senators. Matthew, obviously, wins the cup. Yeah, Janias, I would love to put a scoring board up. I just haven't figured out how without paying for a subscription to something. I'm looking into it. Maybe I don't think my brother's watching, but I'll shoot my tech wizard brother a little thing. I think I'd be able to if I use this one streaming platform, but at the same time, I tried for Canada versus Sweden the other night, and I said I had it all set up, it was ready to go, and then I pressed go live, and they're like, "Please pay for our premium subscription," and I said no. But maybe I'll have to. I don't know. But at the same time, I would whiteboard and marker. That's possible. I do have a whiteboard somewhere. Maybe during the second intermission, I'll shoot the Mrs. Kipes a text and see if we have a whiteboard somewhere. To be determined. I just keep thinking about Matthew's goal save in the cup. Oh, cheapers Murphy. I thought you were talking about Austin Matthews. I'm like, Matthews was in the Stanley Cup Finals. Almost had a heart attack that I missed something. But yeah, Matthew. Me and my brother and his girlfriend and my wife were in Edmonton watching the game. And well, we were watching the game on the Jumbotron in the arena, which was so super cool. But at the same time, that place went absolutely nuts when he did that. It was so cool. And what a the diving save, goal line clearance, one of the best Stanley Cup clinching goals. Or it wasn't a goal, but Stanley Cup clinching moments. Pen and paper. The only let's see if I can find a marker here. Got a piece of paper here. Highlighter. $48 hours until the next game. Let's go. This is going to look so bad. I don't even know if it's going to show up on camera. I'm not Turtle fan because of the Calgary rivalry. It felt good when the Oilers beat Calgary 4-1, but sad when he won the cup first. But good he won the one for his father, Keith. Yeah. The biggest thing that I took away from that Florida Panthers win was Tkachuk calling out Calgary and saying he did this for all his Flames fans and beating Edmonton in the finals, which made me very happy. Love him or hate him. They're great players. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Garrett. They're both super, not dirty players, but super annoying players to play against. And it's a pain in the butt to play against them. And I'm petrified, absolutely petrified, that it's going to be Florida or Boston. No, Ottawa or Boston in the first round for the Leafs. And if it's Ottawa, we haven't seen that in the playoffs since like 2006 or something like that. So it's been a long time. Laline was in net. The guy with the what's that show? Looney Tunes Marvin the Martian. He had the goalie that had that on the helmet. That was the last time the Leafs played Ottawa in the playoffs, and Darcy Tucker was on the Leafs. Well, that's how dark COVID got, was when I started watching those hockey games. It was dark times. How does that? That's horrible. Oh, jeepers. I'll look for a whiteboard for Monday. Let's just go with that. My good buddy Alex Fantasy on TikTok, and I think he's actually on YouTube tonight. He does a very good job streaming games, and he has a whiteboard just sitting on. It's like one of those kids marker boards that you give your toddlers to play on, and he just writes it. And then if you donate to his channel, he writes your name on the board and then calls you out. It's kind of fun. I've never donated to it. I don't got expendable income like that. Nanaimo bars are so friggin' good. It's so cool that Georges St. Pierre is there. Oh, we have great energy. We got to be proud of our country. So French. 3-time UFC champion. That's incredible. Let's check out Alex. Let's see if he's doing anything on TikTok. Yeah, Alex.
They really have a great chance. How long of a break? We got less than a minute here to go, and the puck will be dropped for the second period here. So there we go. So goal was scored by McDavid. We got to get something going here to start. Thank you, Kim. Good to see you again. Welcome in.
This, if you can see him, that's, oh, you can't really see it, but that's his little kid scoreboard in the back. That's absolutely awesome. All right, we're underway. I got to exit the stream. I'll just keep watching. He has 152 people watching. Bugger. We'll get there one day. We hit 15 the other night. We hit 15 a night. That's some. Oh, crap on it. I'm making a mess. All right, we're underway. Almost a minute underway already. Hey, and no fights. Martin's been pretty quiet. Made a pass here and there, but kind of sloppy. Matthew's very quiet this tournament so far. Oh, McDavid, beautiful move. Where'd it go? Come on. This was a horrible idea to eat this down here. Shots are 8-8. Here's Crosby over to McKinnon. Beautiful move. Stone, nope. Oh, Devon Taves tries to put it on net. Hellebuck stops it. Woo, baby. Mrs. Kipe's helping, sending YouTube videos to watch later on how to try to get a scoreboard for you, Janice. I've always wanted to do it. I thought that would be a lot easier because if anybody steps in, because I can't legally show the stream. A lot of people do on TikTok, but then they get banned and fined. But I'd love to have a scoreboard because then people can just come in, check in, and oh, what a hit. Sam Bennett. I'm going to check. Oh, Sam Bennett. Great shot. Great save by Hellebuck, though. Oh, yeah. I was checking ice time. Wi-Fi is not working. Oh, no. Brady Kachuk. Oh, great save by Bennington. Great back-to-back saves by Bennington. Very, very good. One on Brady Kachuk. Wow. All right. Braden Point against Brady. Braden Point against Brady Kachuk. Good stop by Sorelli on the point. Nice keeping by Slavin. Oh boy. Sorelli almost had a beautiful rebound goal. Harley over to Doughty. That's a interesting pairing, but very deep. Jack Eichel takes that out of his own zone. Beautiful. I love watching Jack Eichel skate. Beautiful skater. Harley leaves it back for Doughty. Slows it down behind Bennington. Why isn't this working? Matthews over to Jack Hughes. Oh, Matthews dangles around Marner. That's awkward. McDavid lays a body. Oh, crap. Okay. Man, McDavid just gallops, doesn't he? Why isn't McKinnon playing more? Oh, pass it to Reinhardt. No, he tried it. He tried what I told him to do, and it failed. Marner's playing D against Jack Hughes. Oh, boy. That was a 2-on-1 with Reinhardt and McDavid opted to pass. This is a very good shift by the Americans. Matthews, Hughes, Gensel, Werenski. Unbelievable zone retention. That sounds scientific. Stats. Give me stats. Why isn't... This is so weird. Why is it not giving me any outfield players? I missed that. I think the puck just went off the post. Okay, here we go. Canada, ice time. Bennett only has 3 minutes and 4 seconds. I feel like he's been on the ice like 8 minutes. McKinnon has 8.5. Pardon-moi? Pardon-moi? Stone leaves it off for McKinnon. Speaking of the devil. What a gold medal game this would be. There's Seth Jarvie. Drew Doughty, number 89. Very weird to see him wearing that number, but it's the year he's born in, and Cale Makar already had number 8. The sick Cale Makar. Oh, that was so scary. I think it was Matthew Tkachuk was behind everybody, and Jack Eichel tried to get it to him and almost did. Hannafin on that McDavid Reinhardt play. Oh, Larkin! Larkin's the one that hit the outside of the post. It's not as it's an exciting second period, but man, Matthew Tkachuk is just trying to get under everybody's skin. He's cross-checking everybody. Yeah, Janice. This fast pace is incredible. The after the Canadian game against Sweden in overtime, McKinnon came off the ice saying, "Please don't do the 10-minute overtimes." He said 7-8 minutes max because he said he was absolutely gassed, which is crazy. That just speaks to how fast that game was. Yeah, this has been an awesome tournament. And if you don't agree, you're an idiot. Do the Americans have a long weekend this week? I don't think so. Ooh, presidents. You mean Governor's Day for Canada? We're not going to get political. True. Hey, baby. Ooh, I want to know. Mostly just schools and banks. Yeah, I think we were just given the day off, but I think there's family days taken actually pretty seriously here. And my wife's working. Bennington with a good save. Devon Taves tries to get out of the zone. Matthews, absolutely love the guy. He's my favorite Maple Leaf. Been pretty darn quiet this game. He had one good chance. We need a goal from Canada to get this building back in. They're doing a very good job there in Montreal, but we need the roof blown off of this place. Go. McDavid takes it, tries to swing it over to Reinhardt, fails. Binnington, get back in your net, you absolute fool. Brock Faber's the youngest player. Looks like a child, that's true. Stressed. Next goal's huge. Almost halfway through the game already. Haven't seen Brock Nelson or Kyle Connor or Trocheck very often. I really want some of this Four Nations Canada gear. It's quite nice. Hey, baby. Hannafin dumps it down between the goalie. Binnington with the easy save from the point from Hannafin. Whistle. It's going to be interesting to see what teams and what players take this tournament and absolutely skyrocket their season. Like Binnington and the St. Louis Blues, they're absolutely boring and very mediocre. I think they're almost an equal 500. But maybe if the Canadians win this tournament, Binnington can take that to the St. Louis Blues with Parayko and get some confidence into that locker room. Icing by the Leafs. Let's stomp on some Americans. Da, da, da. Oh, geez, Burrs. Whoever won the faceoff did it a little too well and it went right towards Binnington. This is a fourth line effort from the Canadians against a very arguable top line for the Americans. Go Canada. Here's Hagel with Braden Point. Tampa Bay teammates can't get it done. Beautiful defensive play by Austin Matthews. That is exactly why Austin Matthews is mentioned in being one of the best defensive forwards in the league. He was mentioned for the Selke last year. I don't think he even got a vote, but I know he definitely got a vote, but he didn't get in the top 3. So that's okay. But he's arguably the best. Now that Bergeron's out of the league, he's the best defensive forward in the league. Uh-oh. Ooh. Sketchy call. Don't know if that should have been icing. Looked like Brock Nelson had it. Oof, that puck went right off of, what's his name? Braden Point's skate. Almost went into the back of the net. McKinnon taking the draw with Stone and Crosby on his wings. USA got it back. Ooh, puck goes off the ref. That looked offside like big time. Some of these refs are so bad. Oh, geez. Who's that? Trocheck. A lot of people really like Trocheck. I don't know too much about him, but seems like a very reliable forward. Mark Stone with a nice defensive play. Canadians get it out of the zone. What are the challenge rules for the tourney? Everything is NHL rules, so I'd assume challenges are the exact same. Because if you get, let's say somebody gets suspended in this tournament, you're only suspended in this tournament. And no repercussions in the NHL. Like if you try to cross-check a guy's head off, I think the NHL would step in and suspend you even longer. But yeah, this tournament is tournament only. Penalty minutes, any goals, obviously. But yeah, it's except for the overtime rules and the points given out for wins and losses. That's the only differences. Now that it's 1-1 with under half the game left to go, what do people think the score is going to be now? I said 4-2 Canada. All this time passed. I don't think Canada has a shot on net yet. Wonder if there's a way for me to tell. No, Hellebuck had to make a save, I think. But I could be wrong. Shots are 16-12, but it doesn't tell me period by period. Maybe a different app will. In a material world, in my material boy. 3-2, but honestly, don't know who's on top. Yeah, it seems like each team's getting little spurts here and there. Bennington been good so far. Can't let in 3 like last game. Yeah, I think if the Americans score 3 goals, Canada's not winning this game. Eight minutes and 34 seconds left. Okay, so yeah, Canada has 4 shots. Janice, Canada has 4 shots this period. Americans had 8 in the first, 7 in the second so far. Canada had 8 in the first, 4 in the second so far, for a total of 15-12. Yeah, Canada versus USA for all the marbles in the finals. That would be pretty sweet. If it's not Canada USA in the finals, I want Sweden Finland. There's Keith Kachuk, just absolutely loving the fact that his boys are fighting. I do love how they have their club teams on the back of their helmets. Very cool. A lot of Atlantic Division represented in this game. Oh, please, 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 please. Ooh, that was almost a very big hit by Brady Tkachuk. With the U.S. opener at 6-1, I was expecting more offense. Yeah, but when it comes to these two teams, they're almost scared to make a mistake. Not scared, but and you did play the Finns. And to be fair, the Finns, they had you at 2-1 going into the third period. You just scored 3 goals in the first 3 minutes of the period. Of the third period. But it's going to be interesting. Both goals in this game were nice goals. Oh! McDavid with a very high danger scoring chance. Kipes can't speak tonight. Oh, what in the heck was McDavid and Hannafin coming together? McDavid landing on Hannafin. Puck goes out of play. Oh, playing the Beatles in the arena. Love it. Arguably one of my favorite bands of all time. Probably my favorite band of all time. They've been in my Spotify Wrapped top 2 or 3 past couple years. So ever since I went on a cruise during COVID. You think you need a revolution? I don't know why I feel so calm about this game right now. Maybe because there's not a ton of scoring chances right now. But I'm pretty calm. If the Americans score, I'm going to be livid. But we don't expect the Americans to be scoring anymore. Thomas Harley, wow, plus 23 on the season. There's not much to put into, like, not much stock to put in for plus minus, but that's impressive. Plus 23 on the season as a defenseman. McKinnon. Nope. Sends it back to the point to Harley. Harley shoots it from the point. Where's the puck? Oh, McKinnon. Nope. Here's some. Now I'm all pumped up again. Blood's boiling. Blood's running hot. Yes. No. Is it? Yes. No, it isn't. Ugh. I'm liking this Thomas Harley kid. He skates really nice. Crosby, that was pathetic. Bad change by the Canadians. 2-on-1. Dylan Larkin scores. Horrible change. That was a horrible line change. You're not in timeout quite yet. Crosby's fault. Horrible line change by the Canadians. Brutal. Larkin's pumped up. That Crosby record is 26-0-0. And I think I heard during the pregame that he is 45 or 55-5. So 55, let's just say it's 55. I forget which one it is exactly, but 55 wins and 5 losses in his career. I ain't defeated yet. The fat French lady hasn't sung yet. Come on, Bradley. Lot of game left. Unbelievable. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Yeah, Bennington need the goalie switch. That's a bit aggressive, but definitely, if it comes down to it, you don't play Bennington in the third game. But if Bennington wins this game, you play Bennington. So you gotta. You don't see Canada scoring. Are you even a Canadian? Gotta show faith, my friend. You got to know what to do. Oh. Feels like a Game 7 repeat versus the Oilers. Yeah, this is international hockey, though, bro. Oh. But Stinky says, but yeah, it was a terrible pass by Crosby, but holy smokes, Bennington saw that shot coming from a mile away with the crap, Jordan. Yeah. He saw the shot coming, but at the same time, I can see how he thought Matthew got not gonna let. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Aiden Hill, he's a very good goalie, but you never know how he's going to perform at these tournaments. Bennington, he probably thought he had the angle right. And to be fair, Larkin picked that corner perfectly. Like, perfectly. He picked that side netting. Bennington thought he had that angle. Very much did not. But I don't agree with them sending out this line. John Cooper's riding this line hard. Hagel, Sorelli, Point. The Tampa Bay Lightning line. I'm just trying to think. I'm like, man, that's all Tampa Bay Lightning's on the forward. Yeah, Bennington's been absolutely garbage. I don't think Bennington's an 855 on the season. Let's see. Bennington's not been very good at all, but Bennington's not an 855. If he is, that's pathetic. Rosters. Saint Louis Bleu. Show me your goalies. No, okay. Changing the volume now, eh? Also, again, Peter, you're still wrong. This season, Bennington has an 897, so not much better than what you said, but 897 for Bennington, which is not good. There's so many other goalies I would have taken over top of these three goalies, but Hockey Canada making Hockey Canada decisions. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. 4.5 minutes left in the second. Big shot. Big win. Nice aggression from Devon Taves. I guess the only way we see Canada versus USA in finals is if Sweden loses in regulation and Finland loses in regulation next game. Well, Finland plays Canada next, so Canada would have to win in regulation. And Sweden versus the States in regulation, yeah. Yeah. Crappy is still crappy indeed. And not Tage Thompson, but Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Who was the other guy? Darcy Kemper. Darcy Kemper's been one of the best goalies in the league. Logan Thompson's on the second best team in the NHL, so they made no sense why they chose these goalies. It's criminal. But Binnington has a Stanley Cup, winning it in Game 7 in Boston, so he has big game potential. And he's made some very good saves in this game, but yikes. The 2 goals were a little iffy in this game. Here's Marner. Nope. Deflection. Oh, golly. Come on, guys. Get one before the second period is over. The States are just smothering Canada whenever they have the puck. Come on, Canada. Doughty, you're so old and you're so slow. Don't make these. That was a horrible pass. Why are the Tampa Bay Lightning players back on the ice? John Cooper, you're so biased. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Yeah, the power play didn't score twice, so got to learn from that. Kyle Connor, he's been very quiet this tournament. Not playing very much. Get the Tampa Bay Lightning players off the ice. They haven't done jack all. Oh, Anthony Cirelli still on the ice. They're getting like double. Oh, where is it? Oh, Sam Bennett, the Florida Panther. The state of Florida dominating Canada's ice. Minute and a half exactly left in the second period. Shots are 18-17 for the States. Scores 2-1 for the States. Whistle blown with 1:26 left in the second period. Bull crap. There is the McKinnon-McDavid line. Go, go, go. Here's McDavid crossing over center ice. Couldn't get it to McDavid, or couldn't get it to Marner, and it goes right back the other way. Here's Austin Matthews crossing center ice. Tucks it into the behind the net of the Canadians. Last minute of play in the second period. Here we go. Come on, boys. Yeah, probably. It could be either all about the States or literally all the mistakes Canada made, which they haven't made a ton of mistakes. They've just been outplayed a little bit. 26 seconds. Shoot it. Oh, Harley. JT Miller with a nice block with his kneecap. Larkin's chasing him down big time. Ooh. Eight seconds. It's over. And there's the horn for the second period. States exit the period with a 2-1 lead. All right. I'm going to go grab a drink or something, and I will be back shortly. See you soon. Bye. If we get one going to be OT. Probably. Philly Joe, last time a Canadian team won a cup 40 years ago. Yeah, we get it, okay? Holy. Yes, but I do agree with you. Booing a national anthem. What kind of behavior is that? Not toddler behavior. Yeah, it's toddler behavior. Nothing else. But welcome, Philly Joe. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you do. Let's grow this community. Oh boy. So the wife just asked me, what do I think is going to happen in the second period? Is it going to be fast? Is it going to be lots of scoring? I said the Canadians are going to score 2 in the third. Americans aren't going to touch it. America is way better. Look at our defensemen and goalies. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, the defense looks completely different without Cale Makar. So you got to take that into consideration. But apparently they did try to reach out to players like Tanev, like Mackenzie Weegar to replace, but they were on vacation already. Kyle Connor on the fourth line. Yeah, he's hardly getting played, which is odd. I'll quickly, excuse me. But yeah, Kyle Connor, he's a very good player. But let's see how much time of ice he has. I would be surprised if he has over 6. Where are you from, Philly Joe? Where are you tuning in from? Kyle Connor, 6.5 minutes, like I said. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Very cool. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, tell your friends, tell your family. Let's get some subscriptions on here and grow the community. Let's try to get this to be a very big, very fun community where we can cover some hockey. Boy. The fact that it was a Wings player too just grinds my gears. Crosby is a beast, best player I've ever seen, and I'm a Flyers fan. Hate to admit, I'm 34. He's the best I've ever seen. Yeah, you can't argue with him. Oh, creaky. Yeah, there he is winning the gold medal, game-winning goal in Vancouver. There he is winning gold in Sochi. There's the team. There he is again. There he is again. Yeah, just that's when he was legitimately Sid the Kid. But Sid the Not So Kid is still looking very, very good. He hasn't gotten a point in this game, I don't think. Oh, so as a Flyers fan, what do you think of the trade with Calgary? Peltier and Kuzmenko? Yeah, Crosby, Malkin, and Letang are unreal. And apparently Crosby's the only untouchable this trade deadline. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so Philly Joe, the Peltier and Kuzmenko coming in and losing Farabee and Frost. What did you think of that? Didn't like it. Didn't think so. Holy crap. Steve Dangle has 4.3 thousand people watching. Yeah, people here in Calgary absolutely loved it. I'm a diehard Leafs fan. Been a Leafs fan my whole life. But now that I've lived here in Calgary for almost 2 years, I've turned into a very, very, very big Flames fan. And literally, I'd consider myself I would consider myself a diehard Flames fan. But if they're playing the Leafs, I still got to root for the Leafs. But Flames fans absolutely loved the Frost and Farabee. Love the Flames unis. Absolutely. The Blasty jersey is one of my favorite jerseys in hockey right now. There's something about black jerseys that I love. The black jersey with the flaming horse head, Blasty. Oh, so good. And the whole, yeah, red, yellow, and black, elite. The Calgary Stampeders, the Canadian Football League team that's here, they wear a black jersey on Labor Day, and it's electric. It's so nice. There's no red or yellow, but it's black. It's either black and red or black and white. It's so nice. There's a huge, what day's February the 20th? Hopefully it's not a work day. Thursday? Gross. Thursday night, there's a huge signing just outside of Calgary that I want to go to, but it's only 350 fans. Yeah. But Frost and Farabee are going to be at this signing, and I really want to go. Lamborghini, he's going to be there too. Met him the other day. He was super nice. All of a sudden, I was just in Sobeys, the grocery store, and I turned around and I'm like, that's Lomberg. Met him, super nice guy. The wife and I met him. Super short dude. Like, I'm 6'0", and I look down on him, but he's a huge fighter in the league, which is insane. And I am a material Reese. You want to come up? Want to come up? Yeah, good girl. Little guys can fight, yeah. And when you have a nice southpaw that can catch people off guard, it's unbelievable. Why do you look scared? Don't lick me. You're nasty. I guess you get to see Reese soon. Hey, Alyssa? No, not soon, but decently soon. Oh, Kate, you're done. Don't burp in my face. You're done. I need to get like a bed or something to put right there, and then the dogs can chill while I do streams. Oh, getting over a cold for the past 2 weeks. Gotta make dinner. Hokey doodles. It's 10:20 at night, brother. Holy 10. Thanks for coming by, little Philly Joe. Love it. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Tell all your friends and family to do the same. Cheers. The wife and I split a charcuterie board for supper that I got for Valentine's Day yesterday, but then didn't end up eating it. Yeah, looking forward to it, Alyssa. Big time. Cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Ooh, ooh. Legendary rock band OLP. Never heard of ya. All right. Third period. Here we go. Canada needs a goal to make it even interesting. And here we go. We start the third period with the frickin' lightning line. If they've done something, they've made good hits and they've done some offensive prowess, but golly, they haven't put anything in the back of the net. Come on, fellers. Make it a tie game. Keep me intrigued. Feels like a repeat of USA Finland game so far. Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare. If the States pot 3 goals back to back in the third period, I might throw something. Here comes McDavid. Up against Hannafin. Yeah, so far Bennington's been kind of lackadaisical, but here's comes Nathan MacKinnon. The East Coaster. Devon Taves. Over to Big Sanheim. I'm copying what the announcer's saying. Devon Taves over back to Sanheim. Now these are my own words. The States get it out of the zone from JT Miller, dumps it into the zone. That should be icing. Yep, thank you. Canada needs a 2-on-1. Easier said than done, amigo. Only Matthews knows what I just said since he's Mexican. Don't know why I said that. McKinnon is not selfish. I got to disagree with you on that one. He's leading the league. I heard it on a podcast, but I haven't backed it up myself. I'll try my best to do so. But yeah, obviously McDavid's the only one that's shown up because he got the goal. But calling McKinnon selfish is incredibly incorrect, I think. If I have the knowledge that I think I do, I think McKinnon is leading the league in assists, which means he's the most unselfish player. Boom. Too bright. In NHL, yeah. McKinnon has 66 assists. Kucherov has 57. So McKinnon almost has 10 more assists than the next closest guy. Almost 3 minutes into the third period already. Come on, fellers. Shots are 18-18 now. They're going to ride these top 2 lines like crazy. Yeah, I agree. McKinnon's just he's so good. The wife and I get to see him here in Calgary in a month or so. Yeah, exactly a month, March 15th. I cannot wait to see McKinnon. It's going to be so much fun. Seth Javis. Yes, I'm in Calgary. Lived here for the past almost 2 years. Oh, go Marchand. Where did you say you were from again, Janice? Rocky Mountain House. Okay, cool. Right on. Oh, crap. The Kachuk brothers almost just combined on a goal, and I almost shat my pants. We need more pucks on net. Just want a reason to cheer for my boy. Yeah. Treat him well. Because he's winning he's lifting the cup this year. Just 10 minutes west of town with mountain and river views in my backyard. Not bad. Pfft, that sounds incredible. You can see the mountains a little bit from our house. We have a bedroom on the top floor that. Yes, I did. Yeah. Moved. I'm in the trades. Moved out here for work. Been very good for us so far. You can kind of see the mountains from our house. We have one window that you can see the mountains just through a little bit, but I'd love to have more of a mountain view house. No, I'm a plumber by trade. Just residential. Lots of money in the oil field, though. Don't think I could do it, though. Canada's getting in the offensive zone, but ain't doing too much with it. Let's go, Canada. Come on. Oh. Right on. That's a good gig. McKinnon's galloping. Tries to pass it, Janice. Couldn't do it. That could have almost been icing from a hand pass. That would have been interesting. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Be nice. Got some Americans in the chat, so got to be careful. Yeah, Crosby's been pretty quiet. He's had a couple good passes. One pass that led directly to an American goal, but Crosby still one of the best ever. We're lucky he's playing. Just got to say that. There's oh crap. Here's Jack Hughes with Jake Gensel. Muffins it. What an absolute turd. Oh, that was a sure goal. Bubbly break. Oh, that's good. Yes. Brady's number 7 for Ottawa. There's a lot of players that are wearing the same number as their club. Brock Faber, he's usually number 7 for Minnesota, but he's wearing 14, I think. McAvoy, he's usually 73 for Boston. He's 25. I think he wore 25 in college or something. Devon Taves, he's number 7 for Canada. I don't know why he's not 7 for... No, he's number 7 for Colorado. I don't know why he's not wearing 7 for Canada. Maybe it's... Yeah, number 29 is a popular goalie number. Jake Ottinger for the States wears 29 in Dallas. Brock Nelson for the States. That couldn't be possible. 13 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third period. Calgary Hitmen lose 2 games in a row for the first time in a long time. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what like the most popular number is in hockey right now. Google could probably tell us. Google. Most popular worn number in NHL. The highest... Yeah, I'm watching through Sportsnet. Would have been cool to see Johnny number on the USA jerseys. I agree, but they do have a Johnny Gaudreau number. They have a Johnny Gaudreau jersey hanging in the locker room, and they have it behind the they're naming the player of the game in the dressing room and putting Gaudreau's jersey behind him for press conference, which is super cool. This is saying number 50. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, Guy Gaudreau is there skating with the American team. Super, super cool. You would assume that Johnny would have had a very good chance to make this team. It's just heartbreaking. This city took it really hard here in Calgary. The wife and I went to the Saddle Dome for the memorial, and it was incredible to see how many things were left there at the stairs of the Saddle Dome. The most worn NHL jersey number is number 21. That's interesting. But yeah, Johnny, the day before his sister's wedding, both him and Matthew's wives were pregnant. Terrible. And the fact that the guy that's in jail because of what he did is trying to get less charges, trying to blame them for being intoxicated is disgusting. Looks like USA is just playing like trying to control the game, trying to not crowd control, but just no. His sentence hasn't been announced yet, but I think it's coming up in a month or so. He could be in jail for like 60 years, I think it is, which is not enough. Yeah. Eight minutes gone of the third period. Brutal. Matthew Tkachuk's in a lot of pain. I wonder. Yeah, it's pretty much a life sentence if he gets the 60 years. Come on, Canada, produce something. It's been kind of a nothing period, and here comes the States. Good save by Binnington. Very good save by Binnington. And Larkin got a couple hacks at Binnington. Canadians did not like it very much. Very quiet in your house. The wife's watching the game just kind of like in the other room, but it's pretty quiet in here too. Wish I had more happiness to talk about, but we have a lot of nerves to talk about right now. The storylines would be crazy. If Canada ends up losing this game, the storylines would be crazy. Three teams on 2 points heading into the final day. Be fun streaming day, that's for sure. Did Matthew Tkachuk just tell John Tortorella that he's done? That'd be a huge loss. That's understandable. I usually, because I do all my recap videos, so I have a couple games on at a time on mute if the wife and I are watching some shows or something as I'm making notes and stuff. Hand pass. How's that not a hand pass? Great hit. But yeah, Slavin goes like this. An American player takes it. How is that not a hand pass? Come on, boys. Half the period left. Give me something to cheer about. Matthews versus McDavid, two of the best faceoff takers. Morrissey takes the shot from the point. Nope. How do I like the jerseys? Love the Canadian jerseys. American jerseys are kind of meh. I love the World Juniors Americans jerseys because they have that American crest. Love the crest. But these ones, they're kind of boring. But they tell the story. Red, white, and blue. They say USA. Which goalie mask do I like? I have a list on Twitter. Maybe that's something I'll talk more about the masks and the goalie setups in the intermission. I'll find the guy from crap, what's his name? What's the show's name? Oh, Millie Bobby Brown's in the show. It's huge. Can't think of it. But there's a guy from that. Oh, put it on that, Dowdy! You idiot! Stranger Things. Thank you. Stranger Things. There's the funny looking dude from Stranger Things. The kid. That guy. He's at the game. That's cool. Oh, they've broken up. They broke up the Tampa Bay line. Good. Canada's definitely putting on the pressure. Come on, guys. You love Mufasa on Saro's helmet. That's very interesting. It says Canada didn't score, did they? It hasn't come up on my screen yet, unless you're like a minute ahead of me. You said that in exclamation. You said that in all uppercase, so I thought it was true. Whew. Oh, McDavid in the slot, pulling my leg. Oh, pulling my heartstrings, brother. McDavid right in the point. Dang it. Okay, let's try to find some of these pads. I'll save them all on Twitter. This is UC Soros. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Okay, we'll talk about those soon. Yeah, the States are very good at boxing out and keeping everything wide. Very good. Yeah, Matthews has been super quiet this tournament so far. Captain America not throwing his shield around very much. Marner's been pretty quiet today too. Not the tournament though, obviously, because he scored the game-winning goal in the last one. But Leafs players arguably very quiet in this tournament. Was it the fourth line that scored on Canada? Yeah, Larkin might be on the fourth line. It's like probably Larkin, Kyle Connor, Brock Nelson, or Larkin's on the third line. I could see the third and fourth line for both teams just switching up quite a bit. Who scored the other goal for the States? Lark's on the fourth line, yeah. Yeah, Jake Gensel's, he's arguably on the first line with Matthews and Jacques Hughes. Canada is leading the shots in the third period 4-2, very low shots. They're playing very good defensive hockey, which is very interesting that they're hardly putting any pressure on Canada. They're just, like Janaya said, boxing out Canada very well, keeping them to the outside, very low scoring chances. Oh, cheapers, Morrissey. Braden Point with McDavid now and Crosby. Gensel over to Matthews, comes into the Canadian zone. Gensel shoots it behind to Matthews. Matthews getting tag teamed. All right, go, Morrissey, go. 6.5 minutes left. What in the world was that? Big line change. Big line change. Bad passes tonight by Canada. Horrible. Harley and Sanheim for coming into this game cold. Oh, crap. Here comes Brady Tkachuk. Half break. Good save by Binnington. Now go. Giddy up. Here's Brad Marchand. McKinnon. Ever since that one Canadian power play that they didn't do squat on, there hasn't been a single penalty. It's been very uneventful in that case. USA needs to beat Sweden in regulation. Canada beat Finland in regulation. Canada makes it to the final. Yes, I think so. Yeah, because if it ends like this, everybody would be at 2 points. So Canada could win in overtime too. Oh, Bennett, you bum. How is there only 4 minutes and 42 seconds left? Nice deflection. Just put it on net, you absolute donkey. I agree. Put the puck on net. Anything can literally happen. Parayko against Eichel. Eichel's going to win that any day. Don't say that. I thought I'd have to put an American in timeout. Might have to put Janias in a timeout for saying that. Chase it, McDavid. Don't lose hope, Janias. Hi. Sound like a Leafs fan. Man, they just continue to just get sticks on puck and break up any Canadian play. They're doing very, very good at it. I'd love that. Yes, Matthews is playing. But Matthew Tkachuk is not. Yeah. Horrible rebound by Binnington, but he covers it up. Okay. I said I was going to look at the goalie stuff in the intermission, but there's no more intermissions. So let's look at it quickly. Yes, UC Saros with the Mufasa line on the top with the probably Helsinki or his hometown on the sidelines, the skyline. Very nice. Who's this? Kevin Lankinen. His is nice, but kind of boring. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Forgot he was on Team Finland. But him with the flowing lion's mane, with the screaming lion, that's very cool. That's probably my favorite from Team Finland. For Sweden, Linus Allmark, he has like this cartoon horse. Yes, it is very stressful. I wish it wasn't so bright. Cartoon, there it is. Cartoon horse. How stupid does that look? Philip Gustafson, very simple. It says family on the side with a tree. Sure. Samuel Urson. Oh, he has the crowns, but the crowns are kind of like melting. That's pretty cool. All right, to the Madikins, they have a screaming. Who's this? Hellebuck has a screaming eagle on the top. That's very cool. Oh, and then he has a picture of him catching a fish on the side of his helmet as well. That's so funny. And then USA on the other side. Ottinger. This. So if Canada beats Finland in regulation, if Canada beats Finland in regulation and Sweden beats USA in regulation, I think it would be Sweden USA. I don't know. I'd have to do that math. One sec. Yeah, Ottinger has an otter dressed as a Statue of Liberty holding a hockey stick. That is so cool. Jeremy Swayman, just some jets flying over with a couple with Talladega Nights on the side. That's cool. Shake and bake, baby. In Canada, all of them. One has a poppy. That's really cool. Bennington's is kind of boring. Aiden Hill, his is nice, has his dogs on the top. But yeah. Okay, so if the Canadians lose this game, everybody is 6-2 and 6-2-2-2. And you said Canada beats Finland in regulation, so Canada would have 5 points. And Sweden beats Yeah, I think it would be Canada USA still. But Sweden beating the States in regulation? Math is not my strong suit. Shake and bake, baby. Okay, so if Canada. So after this, they would have 6-2-2-2. Okay, I'm not doing this math. Bennington's on the bench. 2 minutes left in the game. Rally caps. Didn't work for the Blue Jays last year. Morrissey at the point, swings, sends it over to McDavid, to Reinhart in the slot. McDavid back to the faceoff circle, sends it to Crosby behind the net. McDavid over to Morrissey at the point. Gets cleared out by the States. So if Canada beats Finland in regulation, so that means Canada at 5, still at 2. Sweden. Frick! Jake Gensel gets a second of the game. 3-1 States. Unfriggin' believable. Another pass from Larkin. Are they? No, it wasn't offside. They continued play right away. Okay, so now that the States are pretty much winning, they're going to have 6 points. And you said Canada beats Finland in regulation. Sweden beats USA in regulation. So that would be 6-5-5-2. Yeah, Canada would have more regulation wins, so I don't assume that it would go to Canada. So Canada USA finals. Oh, for Pete's sake, you absolute. Oh, JT Miller, you suck. Matthews couldn't even get in the empty net. You disagree with us pulling the goalie? That makes no sense, Peter. You got to try to win. You got to get a point. You got to try to get a point. Yeah, USA scored, but that's the risk that you're going to take with the empty net. Obviously, but with these players, you try to get, you'd take that risk any day of the week to try to get that tying goal. Any day of the week. Game over. See you in the finals, America. Americans played so well defensively. They dominated that side of the puck. Canada couldn't get anything going. Got to give them credit. All right. I'm not putting up with this 3-star nonsense, but thank you to everyone who joined in this stream. Good game. Good eat. Yeah, good eat effort. Oh, I always put a good effort in while eating. Don't you worry about that one. But thanks to everybody that joined the stream. I'll be live twice on Monday. I'll be doing the 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 1 o'clock Eastern Time Canada game. Dang, don't think I'm going to listen to any podcast tomorrow while at the gym. Yeah. Listen to 32 Thoughts. They always have very good insight on what's going on. That's the podcast that I would highly suggest. But thanks to everyone here. See you on Monday for 2 streams. There will be breaks in between both streams. But thanks for everybody that stopped by and listen to Narnia audiobook. If that gets you going at the gym, I don't know what couldn't. But at the same time, thanks to everybody that was here. Had a great time streaming this game, and see you on Monday. Bye.